Hi, hello friends, welcome to my channel. I'm Jolene. I like to share all things beauty, shopping, decor, and more. And today I have, right here, I have 10 Natasha Denona large palettes, and I have 8 of their smaller palettes. And I'm going to share them and kind of rank them today. So Natasha tends to be one of my favorite eyeshadow brands. And they're always really good go-to palettes. So depending on your likes, some of them are more versatile and others are pretty kind of onto like one theme or whatever. So I'm just going to share them. In fact, anyway, well, let's just get to it. And I'll share or show you what I have. So first of all, I want to thank you for being here. I do appreciate your support. You can support my channel by hitting the like button, subscribing, leaving me a comment. All those things are appreciated so much, and I do reply to your comments. So anyway, there's that. And so as far as the Natasha goes, anyway, I really just love their palettes. So, and I don't know, I might have one hiding somewhere. I thought I had, I know, so here's 10. I know I have most of her palettes, her big ones, but I'm not positive anyway. Here's just 10, and I don't know which order to go in. First of all, since I'm wearing pink today, I'm not wearing, I didn't plan on doing this video before I started filming, and I thought, you know, I want to keep going, I want something else to film, so I ran in and grabbed all this and thought this might be a fun video to do. So anyway, I'm not wearing the makeup, but this one right here, this is called the Love Face Palette. And I got it on sale. It was on a really good sale at the Kohl's Sephora. So I picked it up there. It wasn't on sale at the regular Sephora, so I don't know what that's about. But anyway, inside the palette, we've got, they say love because it's got pinks. It's got pinks and neutrals. And it's got a blush and a highlighter on here. I really like this for the pink. I like the pink. You can do a pink look or kind of a neutral look. And so I did use this palette quite a bit for a while, and then it's kind of been forgotten about for a little bit, but it's really is kind of a fun palette. So anyway, there's that one. The next palette was my most recent palette I got, and did I get this from... I think I got this in my Ipsy or boxycharm recently. This is the Natasha Denona bronze palette, and here it is. It's to create a very bronze look, which isn't always me. I tend to be more cool tones, and some of these tend to be more warm tones. But I did a video, I did do this in a video and wore this, and I actually really liked it. I did kind of a bronze look, and I thought it was fabulous. So already you can see I've dug into it a little bit here. So this is mostly golds and browns, but it's a fun palette. So it probably wouldn't be my first go-to pick for a palette, but you know, I like it. So anyway, the next palette I have here, which I'm already going to tell you, no, this is the retro. This is the retro palette. And I love this because it tends to have pinker, kind of pinkish, purplish, along with some neutrals. And obviously you can see I've used this palette a ton. These are my tones. These are my colors. So I do really like this. I kind of forgot about this palette. I haven't used it in quite some time. So it looks like it needs some love again. So anyway, there's that palette. And I'm thinking... I don't know how I can rank these. Honestly, how can I rank them? Because, I don't know. Now, this palette is okay, so this is called the Xenon palette. I debated getting this because it's just not me. I don't really like to wear silvers and grays and blacks. And that's what a lot of it is. But it has a couple of ones I like. And you can see I've dug into this one too, because actually... one of the reasons why I bought this was not for the darker colors, but for all the lighter colors, because I like to use a lot of light colors, especially on the my inner lids. So like, anyway, so let's see. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I got this palette, and I do like it. So if you want to do kind of a grunge look or whatever, it's great for that. And I'm not beyond that either, that look. So anyway, there's that palette. The next palette I have in here is I Need a Warm. This was another I really debated getting. By the way, all my palettes have either been given to me by a box, you know, in a sub box, or I purchased them on sale. I've never gotten one palette. I've never paid full price for one palette. The site, Natasha Denona's site, does have sales every once in a while that are pretty good, and then you can also get them every once in a while, like on a Sephora sale. But anyway, this one is right here. I Need a Warm, and I have not used this very much. Looks like I've barely used it, and I'm looking at it going, I really like some of these colors, and to me, they're ones I'll wear even though I'm not really a warm girl. I think these are colors I'd wear, so this is kind of appealing to me right now, but very, very kind of, you could create kind of a nude, natural look with that. So there's that palette. The next palette, I'm already going to tell you, this is going to be my top #1 ranked. I'll just get it out of the way right now. This is I Need a Nude palette. And there you go. There's the inside. This palette obviously has been used a ton. This is just your best natural nude look you can get with this. Plus it has a couple of pinky tones, which I like. And so anyway, this palette, this is fabulous. If you want it, in my opinion, if you're going to get one, if you're just basic, you know, you like a basic makeup, I mean, nude or whatever colors, this is probably the one you should get. The I Need a Nude. It's just, this is #1. So I already know #1. Okay, so this next palette is the Retro Glam palette. And I don't know if I've worn this one much or not either. I think I got this in a boxycharm. That's what it looks like on the front. And open it up, and it's kind of got a lot of greens and peaches, pinks. It's not totally on, you know, my type. I do kind of like, if I were to go green, I mean, there is this one here that's a really light color that I kind of like, a light green. I tend to always go to the lighter colors here, but it does have some shine, you know, some of these are good. So let's see. I mean, if you want a green look and you like greens, then this is probably the palette for you. So there it is. Not my favorite palette. That's probably going to go more towards the end. So anyway, I got to get some cloths to wipe if I'm going to be sampling some of these things. So anyway, so the next palette I have here coming up is so my next palette right here is purple, and this is the Roxa palette. I think I got this around the holiday time this year, and I can't remember where I got this. This might have been when I bought on Natasha Denona's site. No, I got it another. Anyway, so this has a lot of purples in it. There we go, and I can wear purples. I do like purples and pinks. I do like this palette a lot. Let's see, I'll do a couple of the pinks. Then this one in the middle is really fun. It's, see that? It's kind of got a purple silver. It comes out kind of like that. Anyway, that's really fun. I got this just a basic white. I've got this mauve color that I worn. It's kind of a, this one's kind of almost an iridescent right here. It's really pretty. So anyway, this one's kind of iridescent. I like the iridescence. So anyway, this is a fun palette for me if I'm doing just my pinks or purples or whatever. This is a good palette to go to. So that is right down my line. So that's, anyway, there's that. Then also I've got the Natasha Glam palette, and this is the Glam palette. I don't know what this is. It kind of is a little bit darker than some of the nude palette, but it's close to the nude palette. And I can't remember when I got this, but this is also a really good one if you want nude looks, but it does have some darker, these are more in the cool line, but darker, some browns and whatnot. So anyway, there's that, the Glam palette. And then the last palette I have here is one I've been using a lot lately, and I'm so happy I got it. This is the Bloom palette. Look how beautiful the front is. And I think this is her newest palette. I thought this was not going to be for me because I thought it would be too warm. And it has been my go-to lately. I love this palette. I don't have it on now, but I'm just loving, I don't know why, but I'm just loving this palette. So I think this might have to go to number 2. So we got number 1, number 2, and I think the oh gosh, this is hard. This is really hard. The retro palette, I'm going to look at this one once again. Oh yeah, I've used this a lot. This is more specific to my pink and purple, but I do like this palette. So, and I do like, I like the I Need a Warm. So I think I'd rank that 3rd. The retro palette 4th. And oh gosh, you guys, I have the Glam palette. I forgot about the Glam palette. This one's a little bit darker colors. I'm not sure, but I'm going to rank that 6. I'm going to rank the bronze palette 7. Actually, I'm going to rank the Xenon palette 7. I love these colors. I need to pull this out and use it more again. And then this palette, no, that can't be. Oh gosh, guys, I don't want to I don't want to rank them anymore. Anyway, so I think I'm going to go with the bronze palette next. So that's 8 or 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The Roxa palette 8. This one, I loved it one time, but I'm going to rank it 9. And I'm going to do the Retro Glam palette right here with the greens that I don't really wear. I'm going to rank that 10th. So there we go. I Need a Nude first. The Bloom palette 2nd. And I Need a Warm palette 3rd, I guess. After we get to after 1 and 2, it gets harder. But anyway, so there's some of my palettes. Anyway, that's that. Now I do have 8 of the miniature palettes. I don't want this video to be too long, so I'll go through these really quick. But I have, this is the taupe palette. It's actually they call it a hot taupe palette. So instead of hot topic, it's taupe. So those are taupe colors. I really like this. This is just a basic kind of a nudie natural look. Great to take on vacation or whatever. It's one I did just get from Ipsy. And I just, every one of these colors are good colors. So anyway, there's that. This one's similar, but this one is the, it's called Rose and Wood. And I guess this has a little bit more pinky tone, or this is kind of down my line too. So there's that one. All these are going to be down my line because unless I didn't choose them. I think this is one maybe I didn't choose. This one's kind of, it's kind of too warm for me. I do like the end one, but I like the lighter colors, but not necessarily the other colors in this one. This right here is, I got this forever ago. Okay, this one is the Cupid palette, and I love this too. It's just kind of a neutral look, but I just love all those colors. I've used that. And this one is the, it's called Ayana. I don't know what that means. So it's got some different, it's got kind of green, mustard, browns. Anyway, don't love that palette. This one is another, it's called the Mini Crush palette. And I think they brought this out for Valentine's Day a couple years ago. It's just got a lot of the pink tones or whatever. It's down my line, so I do like this palette. And another mini palette here. This one is the Mini Starlet palette. Love that. Love those colors. So probably out of these, I'm just going to pull out my top 3, maybe my top 4. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are like my top 4. Love this one. This one, yeah, they're all good. So anyway, that's it for my Natasha Denona palettes. Let me know what you guys think. Do you like Natasha Denona? Do you have any of these palettes or all of her palettes? I don't know. I don't know exactly how many palettes she's come out with. These are ones I've just kind of gotten in the last probably 3 years or so. So anyway, or maybe even less than that, 2.5, 3 years. So, but anyway, I'm really happy with all these. I'm glad I kind of went through them again so I can kind of see what I need to pull out and use again. But all these palettes are good go-to palettes for me. So, like I said, lately, since I got this Roxa palette, or Bloom palette, I love this. I use this a lot. So, and it's so pretty. Look at that. Anyway, so that's it. That's my Natasha Denona. So let me know what you think. What ones would you rank number 1 and 2 and 3? I'm curious about that. And so let me know in the comments. I appreciate your support. Thank you for being here, and I will see you guys all in the next one. All right, friends. Bye-bye.